Now, Miss Mia, girl, you done got caught straight up lying. Girl, now that ain't gonna work. We don't do that. We don't never let that slide. Not on here. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Episode 8. Now, Mr. Mia, listen, I have been telling y'all, I said, Mia be putting 20 on 10 and all that, but no. This time, Mia just flat out lied to try to get the strip started. I said, now, Miss Mia, girl, funny as heck, but we're going to talk about it. Let's start here, though. So, you know, we're showing like the little split screen type of little situation where we got everybody is basically feeling victimized. Everybody feels victimized. Wendy feels, you know, like she was attacked naturally, and then Robin and Giselle feel as though they were attacked. Okay, whatever. Everybody's a victim. That's fine. Now, Mrs. Scala, something else. In her confessional, she said, you know, Robin will defend Giselle even when she's wrong. And she's like, well, that's what a good friend does. Yes and no. Yes and no. See, my best friend, I'm going to uphold him. I'm going to uphold him, okay? No matter what goes down, I'm not going to let you hurt him. Do you understand? I'm not going to let you hurt him. I'm not going to let you come at him too hard. I'm not going to let you get up next to him. I'm not going to let you do none of that. But I'm not going to assist him in the shit. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to knowingly roll along with him to do things that are wrong, to break rules, to break laws, to destroy I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I don't find that as good friendship. I find that as a character flaw. So literally knowing that they're wrong and then, yeah, girl, that ain't good friendship. That's a character flaw. And you being the person who's doing it and having a friend that's willing to do that with you, you need to be leery of them. Quite honestly. But again, being a good friend is either stay out of it or you got to definitely tell them, you know, you out of order. Now, I ain't going to let them hurt you. But you know you out of order. But I'm not going to assist you in the wrongdoing. I'm not doing that. That ain't a good friend. Anyway, that's crazy shit. That's character flaws. And when it comes to Giselle and Robin definitely have some character flaws. We know it. We've seen it for the last few seasons, and well, last 6 seasons, and we've always talked about it. They have character flaws. They not right. They not right. They don't just uphold each other in their bullshit. They do play part. They go all out with the foolishness. Anyway. Now, I was laughing at them when they were like, and Robin, why you throw your leg up like that when Wendy was talking and she's like, oh, girl, that's all her F me, yeah. I said, oh, that was so raunchy. And then when she going to reenact it, I was like, see, Robin, you just one of the boys. She is, and I think that's the thing that I liked about her and Juan, because that is, her and Juan have that true, well, they did, it seems, at one time. They had that true love and basketball type of thing where Robin is just like one of the boys. She just happens to have a vagina. That is what Robin reminds me of. And I think that a guy would like, you know, most guys would like to date her because that, you know, they like that. They like that. They like, you know, girls that can relate. You know, girls that burp and belch and all that kind of stuff. There's some guys that really do like that. And it does make for cute little couples, you know. I don't know. I don't date girls, so I don't know. But I think couples like that are cute. The whole love and basketball thing is cute. That's why that movie was such a hit. Because that's, they like that. Anyway, moving on. Wendy and that crying. I was like, okay, Wendy. It's weird to see Wendy doing all of this crying. But I get it. I mean, when things get up too close to you and touching onto her family, it's just a little too close for her. That's her spot. That's where she draws her line in the sand. So I get it, sis. Anyway, then we end up, Giselle and Robin actually have an actual conversation with a scholar baby. And a scholar told, you started that yesterday. You did. You started that yesterday. And they were like, no, I did not. Ashley actually did it. And Mia was co-signing that no, Ashley's the one that actually really started it. A scholar also, they called out Robin. She called Robin out for her part in it. And Robin's like, I don't care. Talking about the whole thing about the gossip and bringing the gossip and what was actually said. Robin's like, I don't care. I do not care. It just is what it is. It's what was said. We wasn't trying to be hurtful. A scholar's like, try to see y'all, honey, anyway. But Wendy was coming in, so they literally just like shut up. And Wendy came in and she just literally wasn't speaking. She wasn't speaking to Robin or Giselle. She wasn't speaking to them. I was like, okay. I mean, but I don't know why anybody, did you really expect her to be speaking to you all? Y'all just got done, cat fighting the night before. So if you were expecting her to speak, you're crazy as hell. Anyway, let's go over here to Ashley's house. Let me just say this. The nanny, she is frumpy and sad looking. We got some real footage of her. Yeah, she's sad. She tired. She ain't got to worry about her. Michael, she tired, honey. Juan Dixon, the nanny. Girl, the nanny ain't got nothing to worry about, honey. Anyway, the shade has been thrown, honey. Yes, like I said, honey. But the competition is Juan Dixon. The nanny ain't got nothing to worry about, baby. He ain't looking at you. Don't even worry about it, baby. I said it. Moving on. Ashley's still complaining about her healing, and Michael is just preoccupied with her bottom. It's like, they're so weird. They're so weird. She's talking about, just not feeling well, and you would think that would bring up a whole conversation. She just had your second baby. Where's the compassion? Where's the empathy? Where's the need to know? And the need to make her feel safe, and the need to make her feel wanted, and the need to make her know that you're on board with her in this process. You like, is the vagina ready? I don't know. I would, if he, could be my man. I just could be bothered. And Lil Dean is bad, honey, and fast. Did you see him? He was flying through here, honey. That little head was just going flying through that house. Baby, I said, that nanny, baby, you are making every dime. You are working for every dime. Oh, that Dean, he is quick. He is quick. He is moving right into those terrible twos. And, baby, he was moving. I said, go ahead, Dean. He's just as bad as he can be. I thought it was really cute. The whole little scene was really cute. I love when my kids were that small, and they are adorable. When just kids that age, that whole terrible twos it's a lot, but that's when they are truly their most adorable. When they are just running and they keep you on your toes, that's what keeps you young. That does. It keeps you young, child. I'm telling you. Because when I was running daycare, baby, you ain't got no time. You don't have no time to age. Who got time to age? Them kids are fast, and you gotta stay alert. You don't have the option. That keeps you young. And I just seen that, and I just lit up. I saw, look at him, honey, flying around that house. He was getting it, flying, a mess. I said, look at him, running the place. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, but Michael. Anyway, moving on. Robin. They were talking, and Robin actually had shared that Juan had missed Carter's birth, and she's still a little upset about that. And she's saying, you know, how they were saying, Robin, you gonna have another baby? She's like, my family wants me to have another baby, but yeah, and Juan, maybe he'll get the chance to make up for the fact that he missed Carter's birth. I said, oh, that's still bothering her. Well, I could see that. Well, she was saying, you know, how he just missed it. They just wasn't on good terms, and he just missed it. I'm like, Juan, because he don't feel like he ain't got to overly cushion her because she just wanted a boy. She just happens to have a vagina. Anyway, Mia talked about her first husband, baby, and when she had her child, he was across the street at the club. And then when he did come, he brought a PlayStation and hooked it up to the TV. And I said, child, and he definitely should be referred to as divorce. Don't even give him a name. Just call him divorce, honey. What? I'm mad. Somebody was all too much for him. Because she actually was saying in the birth that there was like a lot of problems in the cord. It wrapped around the baby's neck and all of this stuff. And this fool told me it was too much. He over at the club, and then he go back to playing PlayStation. And get on out of here. Anyway, good girl, you did the right thing, honey. We like G. You was getting up out of there, honey. You had to get that trash up out of the way to move on to something better, honey. We like G. Anyway, moving on. Candace then invited the girls to be a part of her video. Robin shared that she was actually in Diddy's video, Bad Boy for Life. And it was so funny, child. They had to freeze screen it and then zoom way back in the back. It was like, oh, there she goes. There she goes. Oh, get it, Robin. Anyway. When she said she was in the video, I thought maybe she was one of the guys that was playing basketball. No, she was way, way, way back in the pool, honey. The water up to her neck. And moving on. I'm just messing with you, Robin. Anyway, so Wendy, Mia, and Karen get themselves together because they're going to go down. They're going to head down to the event in Surrey. The other girls go to play tennis. Child, Candace is pitiful. Pitiful. You are truly old pamper princess, honey. And, you know, she was terrible on that doggone tennis court. Hilarious. It was fun to watch, though. And even the outfit. I was like, girl, are you filming the video today? And this is the truth down here. This is off. That video, that music video of hers, the clothing is terrible. Terrible. The outfit she had on the tennis court is way better than the outfit that she even had on in the video. She has these patent leather shorts that are horrible. Them shorts are horrible. The legs of them are too long. The whole style of the short, the way they're cut, everything, horrible. And it looks terrible on her because she's built and she looks nice in her clothes. I don't know what. Horrible. The stylist did a terrible job on her video. And the job that the stylist did was almost as bad as the hair and the makeup people. I said it. Moving on. So, we go down to Surrey. Karen is sworn in as the first ambassador of Surrey. Right there on the courthouse steps. It was really nice. They had a nice little small COVID-safe ceremony and event. It was really nice. And she was really proud. You could tell. She looked good. She really did look good. I liked Karen's makeup. Her makeup and the dress she had on. She looked good. Karen was looking good this episode. She really was. Because later on, I'll talk about it when I get there. But yeah, Karen had this little outfit. I said, come through, Miss Karen, honey. Well, first, all the girls from the cottage came up. I was like, girl, They came and stunned on y'all. But okay, anyway. Karen looked good. She looked nice. Makeup was nice. This hair, I understood why she wanted to get in the water because her wig does look good. Your wig does look good, Miss Karen. You did. You look good, girl, for a change. Because you know Karen's up and down. It's up and down with Karen. She looked good, though. She looked good. Anyway, moving on. She's really proud of herself. Ray was there. And she was a little sad that her parents weren't there to actually share it with her. That's one thing about Karen. Now, you know I give Karen a hard time here and there. But one thing about Karen that always comes through as pure truth is her love for her parents. When she speaks about her parents, it fills me. You know, it's like I feel you can. You can feel it. It's very genuine. She loved her parents even before they passed on or any of that stuff. You know, she would talk about them, and you could just feel it through the screen. So she really loved her parents. So that little thing for me, that little piece, it made me feel a little kind of way. I felt, you know, a little emotional about that when she talked about, you know, feeling the type of way that her parents weren't there to share that with her. I bet that did bother her a little bit. But anyway, moving on. Ray went up and made sure that she announced the launch of her candle line, and Wendy was feeling a kind of way. She felt like there was some shade there, and she's like, she never even mentioned it. Like when she went up to ask her advice and all of that, she never mentioned it. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't think it was a personal dig, Wendy. I don't. It is what it is. Kaufmans don't tell Gimbels their business. You know, you chose to go up and ask her advice. She gave you the advice that went on. She didn't share with you that she was doing candles. It ain't your business. I'll tell you everything. So I didn't really have a problem with that. I didn't. Again, remember, we're in business here. I have friends who are, you know, content creators. I do. Y'all know me and Lady Nika are friends. I don't tell Lady Nika everything I'm getting ready to do. I'm friends with Duchess Kelly Love. I don't tell Duchess Kelly Love what I'm getting ready to do. Even my protege, Really Be TV, I don't tell Really Be TV everything that I'm getting ready to do. Kaufmans don't tell Gimbels their business all the time. I tell you what you need to know. I tell you what I want you to know. You know, but I didn't find that there was, and we don't compete. You know, that's the other thing. So, you know, when you and a person could do the same things and there not be a competition aspect, it's kind of a hard balance for some people, not for me, because I don't compete with anybody but me. I am the competition. Whatever I did last and what I'm trying to do next, that is the competition. I ain't got no time and no space for nobody else. But there's other people you must be aware of that when they're around you, they're always in competition mode. And you just have to know who they are and adjust yourself accordingly. This is not one of those situations. I don't think that there was any shade involved with this at all. It was just one of those situations of, I don't tell you everything, especially about business. Because business, you know, you don't want to go too fast and say what it is and then it don't be that. And child, that's why everything has a rollout date. Everything has a rollout date. And when that date comes, then you'll know what's going on. Period. Moving on. Okay, so that was that. Robin was a little touched in her spirit about what Wendy had said. And she kind of said it. She was like, you know, she said, I already know who ain't going to be and who's not coming to my wedding and ain't coming to my shower. I said, oh, so what Wendy said to you did touch you in your spirit. Yeah, it did. Because even later on, when they were just cool, everybody was just cool and not have no type of an issue at all. And Robin brought it up again. When Juan called, they were all sitting at the table at the dinner. I'm jumping ahead, but they were all sitting at the table and Juan called her. And she answered the phone, and she went into this whole thing of, oh, hello, my not real partner in my not real relationship. And Juan was like, what are you talking about? She make a reference to, she's like, oh, that's what Wendy said. Wendy said that we have a non-existent relationship. Juan was like, stop playing, Robin. Get on out of here with that foolishness. Juan wasn't going. He wasn't buying into it. Again, we play basketball, girl. Quit playing. We don't do that. We don't gossip. We play basketball. I didn't even intend to drag Robin, but it's just you was doing so much, Robin, girl. So, girl, yes, I'm throwing shade at you. You'll be okay, girl. But I guess I won't be invited to the wedding either, girl. I ain't gonna send you no kiss. Anyway, she's touched in her spirit about that old nasty piece of reed that Wendy gave her last time, the night before, Addie. Touched you in your spur, Addie. But anyway, moving on. Let me go back. Old Mia, girl, go ahead. They were going around the town of Surrey because they gave Karen the key to the city. So they went into a 7-Eleven and they're talking to the people and all of that. And she's like, that was her favorite. That was the favorite part. She was like, my favorite part was actually going around the city. So we got the key to the city because they were feeling important. That's Mia's thing, baby, wanting to be important. So yeah, she was having herself a great time. And they had gone into the 7-Eleven. She was saying, Gordon doesn't even let me go inside of a 7-Eleven. He doesn't. So I was really enjoying getting to see the Slurpee machine and stuff. I said, girl, if you don't get your fresh out the ghetto ass and quit playing these games. Now, we don't do too much. Don't do too much, sis. Sit down. Sit down. Anyway, moving on. When they're in the car coming back, it was Wendy, Mia, and Karen. This is where Mia told the lie. She told Wendy, oh yeah, because they were talking about, how she was having the breakdowns and crying and getting upset. And she was saying that Giselle basically said, girl, you don't belong there, honey. If you're going to be a weak bitch, then you don't belong here. Maybe you shouldn't be a part of this group if you're going to be a weak bitch. And that's not what Giselle said. At all. It's not what she said. Giselle, first of all, I think it's ridiculous for you to even be saying that's a mean girl, freak, stupid garbage to say that you shouldn't be a part of this group of people if if you're going to crumble every time. That's what she was saying. If you're going to crumble every time. First of all, well, it makes sense because the fact that y'all are that petty, then maybe I shouldn't. If I don't like this silly shit you do, then I guess I shouldn't be a part of this group. But about crumbling and all of this, is that the intention? I thought the intention of the group was women enjoying each other and fellowshipping with and having great friendships with each other. And that was what the whole intention is. Or is the intention of the group to literally push you to the brink to see who's going to crumble and who ain't going to crumble? What are your intentions? To cause pain and strife? Or is it to build lasting friendships? Because I thought that was the whole purpose of the group. Is to build something real, something solid, a sisterhood. Or is it for you to cause pain and strife? I don't know. I guess that's a good question, huh? But anyway, the whole point I'm making is Mia lied. She didn't just put 20 on 10. You lied. You literally lied. You took that whole thing and turned it into something completely different. Because saying, basically that you're a little soft in your feelings is not like saying you're a weak bitch. Putting bitch on it, period, really took it to a whole different level of disrespect. Most African American women, they, you do see it more now than you did back in a day where people calling each other, hey, bitch, this, that, the other. Mm-mm. Most women my age, they ain't feeling that. When that word comes on the scene, so do their knives and their guns. Bitch, what? And yeah, Wendy and them are right up underneath me, age wise. And that whole thing, because as soon as when Mia said it, Wendy's eyebrows, well, she said, call me a bitch, what? A weak bitch, what? And so that was the whole thing. I was like, Mia, see, you starting stuff. You starting stuff and you really gonna get it going on. Anyway, so let's go on over here and let's talk about this little dinner. They're going to go to the dinner. So all the girls, now Scala, the dress could have been just a half a size. And she didn't even need a whole size, but it could have been a half a size bigger because her, it was, yeah, she needed more. She was about this much off. So it was like a half a size. She could have went one half a size bigger because her bra was actually showing. Her strapless bra was showing because the dress, it needed to be a half a size bigger. But cute dress, very cute red dress. She looked really good. Wendy looked fantastic in this plum wrap. It was a dress. It was a stretch knit, but it had like this whole little wrap, this Grecian thing going on. It had a real over dramatic little piece. Very child. Very, I loved it. I loved the whole aesthetic of it. It was very cute and wrapped and fitted and it was covered. It wasn't overly sexualized and she didn't have nothing hanging out or nothing. It was just fitted. It looked really good on her and the color was like plum and it just looked really, really good on her. Really good. And Karen was clean, clean, clean in this black sequin catsuit. It was this black sequin catsuit and bolero jacket. I was like, Karen, girl, you had better do it. All three of the ladies coming up from down at the cottage were clean as hell. I said, they just stunning on y'all. And they came in the door like, child, in vogue, honey. I said, y'all better do it. They were sharp when they came up to the little thing. Anyway, that's like I was saying, I had jumped ahead right then where everything was going really good. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to take the time out to say this. Candace has done, I think, a fantastic job playing hostess at this getaway. Candace did a great job. A great job, especially being one of the younger women. She did a really good job as hostess and keeping her emotions under wraps. She didn't go off too much. Well, you know, when she threw Ashley out, that was pretty funny. But Candace, you did good. You did good. And just the way that she treated the ladies and how she had things all set up for them and stuff. I think Candace did a good job on the trip. I really did. I thought she did a good job. After Robin did the little stunt, because everybody was getting along fine. And then she pulled that little thing with Juan. And then she's going to turn around and say, so are you going to ignore me too, Wendy, or just Giselle? And Wendy was like, that's a good question. It's a great question. She then moved on and told her, no, I'm not going to ignore you. And she basically told her, she said, you know what? She apologized to Robin for the things that she said before. Because remember, they had created a friendship all on their own. And she basically told her how she felt. You know, and Robin basically was like, well, I just feel like that's bullshit because, you know, you went so quick to cut me and you cut me so deep that it just feels like that's how you felt about me all along. She's like, and I felt the same way. I felt the same way. I felt attacked. And I thought we were better than that. So, you know, they got it together, got it all squashed out. The whole little thing, she's like, and then she says, and then for Giselle called me a weak bitch. I was like, oh, and child didn't look there, and Mia was busted, honey. I said, you got busted in that lie. You told a lie, and they busted you in it, and they straightened her ass right on. I said, Mia, stop it. Got her right on together. I cracked up. So that's kind of where we ended out at. We ended out there, but the whole thing, like I said, Wendy apologized to Robin. Robin accepted it, kinda. But now she's like, she got her eye on Wendy because she just thinks that the whole apology is really bullshit. I said, oh, well, whatever, Robin. And that just goes to show that not only did she read you and Giselle down, she read y'all down, she also got up in y'all's spirit, which makes the read all the more better because it touched you. It touched you all up in your... She lit y'all up. Anyway, I will see you all next week. Y'all hit the comments. Tell me what you thought about this episode. And I'll see y'all on the next episode and in the comments. Later, y'all.